How surprised were you by the win? Okay.
Oh, man. This is a hard day, Skip Bayless. I'm not going to front. I just can't front. I'm shell-shocked by what I'm seeing from the Dallas Cowboys. We all know that I'm a Dallas Cowboy hater, and I say that in the most innocuous of ways because obviously as individuals I know how talented they are. You know, people take it all personal. I just can't stand the star on the helmet, the star, you know, at midfield and, you know, all the glitz and glamour. That's the Cowboys, America's team. But I know as individuals they can play. But in all seriousness, I have to sit up here and say to you, I'm shell-shocked by what I'm seeing from the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if it's a product of the Saints just being that bad. Forget about by the way, just forget about the Saints. I'm done with them. I'm done with them. I'm done with them. In my Super Bowl pick, forget them. Forget the Saints, okay? I'm done with them. But getting back to the Cowboys, I know DeMarco Murray can run the football. But I just thought that the Cowboys would be the perpetual idiots that they could be and avoid the running game. I never dreamed in my wildest dreams that they would give this brother the ball 24 times. I never saw it coming. They continue to give the guy the ball over 20 times a game. That they'd be smart enough to protect Tony Romo for himself the way that they have. I didn't see this stuff coming. I didn't see it coming. I knew the defense was going to be awful. I didn't see Selvey playing the way that he played. Bruce Carter's been playing well. Skadrick being back was effective. I'm just looking at these guys and I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on? I could not believe what I was witnessing. And I just said to myself, Saints gonna come back. Dallas, this is, even when Dallas was up 24-7, I was sitting back laughing. I said, it's set up. This is beautiful. Oh, yes, it's going to be set up for an epic collapse. You understand? I even tweeted about it. And then the Dallas Cowboys went and scored again. I said, oh, damn. I mean, this is just bad. This is really, really bad. In the end, bottom line is simple. The Dallas Cowboys rushed for 190 yards. Tony Romo passed for 262 yards and didn't throw an interception and threw 3 touchdowns. They spread the offense. I'm just looking at it and I'm saying to myself, this Dallas Cowboys team, I must confess, is a team to be reckoned with. No, I am not picking them to win the NFC East.
To be reckoned with?
To be reckoned with. I am not saying that they're going to win the NFC East. I'm still rolling with the Eagles. I am not deviating from that. But clearly, I have to give props to owner, GM, wannabe coach Jerry Jones, personnel, and Rod Marinelli. Look, man, if there was an award for defensive coordinator of the year, he might be it. I mean, the way he's got these boys playing, I got to give a lot of props, a lot of respect. He seems to clearly be an upgrade from Rob Ryan, even though he wasn't a direct successor to Rob Ryan. I'm just looking at it and I'm saying, everywhere I turn, Dallas, their eyes are on the football. They're paying attention. They appear more disciplined. They're playing their zone areas when they have to. They're switching man to man. They're getting physical, Skip. The Dallas Cowboys, a bunch of pretty boys for years, are getting physical and playing like Rough Riders. I cannot believe what I am seeing. I am shocked. And I must confess to you, I sit here today a humbled soul. Eating some crow. Willing to man up and recognize.
Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
No. I have completely underestimated the Dallas Cowboys. I must sit here and confess on this day, I have to give props where props is due, which makes me sick to my stomach, having no desire to be here sitting across from you. And not to mention, we know that you're going to find a reason and an excuse to bring them up all week long, if for no other reason, just to torture me. But I have to take it. I'm quite shocked, I must admit.
I'm going to say something that I have not said in 5 years on this show, sitting in this chair. The Dallas Cowboys are a pretty good football team that is actually winning the right way and a trustable way. I'm going so far as to use the word trust and Cowboys in the same sentence, Stephen A. Smith, because They are leading the National Football League in rushing because DeMarco Murray is leading the NFL in rushing with 133.5 yards per game. And people laughed before the year started when I said this offensive line could be the best in the NFL.
I don't recall anybody laughing.
A lot of people laughed at me.
The offensive
people
line
said
is
Denver,
legit.
Denver.
The offensive line is legit.
Hey,
everybody knew that.
Hey, and that kid they drafted, Zach Martin, again,
Yeah.
that could have been
Zach
Johnny
Martin,
Manziel, but I got to give Jared props today.
He knows what he's doing.
He looks like he belongs, and he looks like he could not just be a very good player, but a long-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman, and all of a sudden they are demolishing whoever's across the line of scrimmage from them. Bless you. Don't sneeze at what I'm saying.
No, I wasn't. I literally have allergies.
And now which brings us to a Dallas Cowboy defense that many thought could be historically bad. And at least when I made my preseason pick, I said I think they're a little underrated. I was going to give them underrated. Rod Marinelli is way underrated as their coordinator. And I say, Rob Ryan, good riddance. I don't miss you a bit now. And that brings us to a quarterback that has been ridiculed, sometimes by me, on this show for years and years and years. Dare I say that Tony Romo is playing solid, steady, dependable quarterback? I never thought these words are coming out of my mouth. They just went down on tape on national television. Solid, steady, dependable Tony Romo, who since that disaster of a first half that he played against the San Francisco 49ers in the opener has thrown 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception. That Tony Romo?
QBR at 80.
Woo! Last night, the QBR was way up at, 95 or 96 last night? 96 last night. That was pretty good on a scale of 0 to 100.
Yep.